Yeah. Let me tell you about these things. Okay. Here with these things, what is called that? Students perform better in school when they are rewarded rather than punished. To what extent do you agree or disagree? The thing is that we should understand about the thesis statement. It says that students, they do better performance in school if students are rewarded, if students are encouraged rather than giving punishment for anything, right? So to paraphrase these things, we use a very simple structure. It is often, look at here, it is often argued that students always perform well uh, in this study, if they are encouraged, if they are encouraged with rewards, if they are encouraged with pride and then acclaims, yeah, rather than rather than punishing with punishing them rather than punishing them in their mistakes. So it's a very simple one. This way, we paraphrase it. It says like it is often argued that students always perform well in the study if they are encouraged with praise and acclaim. Acclaim means praise, yeah,
Mm.
prasansa, admiration, appreciation, yeah, appreciation, rather than punishing them in their mistakes. So this is something a very simple way of paraphrasing it. So your opinion should be here like what? Dia, you tell me. Do you agree with these things?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also I completely agree with this statement. Yeah. Rajat, you tell me that. Do you agree with these things?
Yes, I completely agree with it.
Yeah, you completely agree with that, right? So even you can disagree with this thing if you have good logics. But see, what happens here is that if you have good logics, then only you disagree. If you don't have good logics, I think if you agree, then you get more logics, in my opinion, right?
Hmm.
So you better go with that part where you have more logics. Okay. So if you agree with that, why you agree? Tell me. If students are rewarded, how do they perform well in these schools?
The
Like we
first thing,
like
uh,
Yeah, tell
one
me.
moment.
if we encourage them by giving some prize and some
Yeah,
money thing, yeah, they can do much better.
they can get motivation.
Yeah,
They
motivation
can
and yeah.
get motivation. Yeah. As a result, they will not do any errors. In their study, they will have more positive vibes into the study.
Yeah.
And then after you have to give one example. To prove it, to justify it. One research from Tribhuvan University shows that 90% government schools are performing well in Kathmandu valleys because they are employing the technique that they encourage students rather than giving punishment. This is the kind of hypothetical, example where you can bring it to justify it. Clear? So this is how you have to get one example. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other logic in the second paragraph, again, you have to get the other logic. How the students do better if they are rewarded. Rajat, give me the other logic.
I was trying to say motivation.
Yeah,
Fail.
yeah, that's what I already picked up, right?
Mm, it's okay. I can think about it. So what would be the thing for the students if the punishment? They don't do any criminal activities. I mean, like they're gonna go for something good.
Uh-huh.
They just don't follow the bad
Even
tracks.
they can learn the same thing which teacher are punishing them, so they can do the same thing. They
Yeah.
can go on the
If
bad way.
Right, right.
Mental
Uh,
effects. I mean,
sure. Any extra idea that you got it now?
I think